Hello again. This is German lesson number 2. You know who I am, Vinny. And with you, Deutsche Unterricht Nummer 2. Deutsche Unterricht Nummer 2. German lesson number 2. Now, as I gave you the alphabet prior lesson. Now today, I'm going to give you numbers and basic sentence formation. Basic sentence formation and numbers. First off, I'll give you numbers 1 to 10 for now. I'll make a separate lesson giving you the numbers 10 to 100, and then I'll tell you how to form the 11, 12, and then 21, 31, such and such. So 1 to 10, 0 to 10 rather, and 0 is rather simple because like I said, German is like English, and the word 0 in German is used in English to describe a mathematical set. You call this set a null set. And the German word for 0, you could probably guess by now, is null. Null. And just think in math, the null set. Null. And even you say nil, like nil to 5, 5 to nil. Null. Null is 0 in German. Null. 1 is eins. Eins. 2, zwei. Zwei. 3, drei. Drei. 4, vier. Vier. 5, 5. 5. 6, and this is very funny, I know. Sechs. Sechs, and do not mispronounce it. Sechs. 7. Sieben. Sieben. 8. Acht. Acht. 9. Neun. 10. 10. 10. And for the numbers preceding that up to like 13 to 19, 13 to 20, they all have what you do is you take the root of the number. You take the number and then you just add the word 10 to it. I'll give you 11 to 19, 11 to 20. 11 and 20 are rather, they do not follow the rule. They're rebels. 11 is elf. Elf, like spelled the same way, elf. And 12 is zwölf. Zwölf. Now 13, you just take the number 3 and then add the number 10. You take the word 3, you add the word 10. And that's kind of how it is in English. You say 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, 6, 10. Now, I want you to try that. It would be like this. 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10. The only number that does not entirely go with it, you do not say 17. You say 17. 17. But it follows for the rest. And I will go through 0 to 10 again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright. Frontwards and backwards, quite literally. Okay, now that we've gone over numbers, I will make a separate lesson on this. I promise you. Ich versprach euch. I promise you. I'm going to give you now basic sentence formation. And the way a sentence is formed in German is like English. Subject, verb, object. If you have only a simple sentence. I'll give you pronouns. The word I, you, he, she, it, they, and we. You plural and you formal. And German does distinguish between, there are three U's. One for casuality, one for formality, and one when you're talking to many people. So here are the pronouns in their order, respectively. I is ich. You, when you're talking to a friend or a younger person, or just like a friend or a younger person or a loved one, is du. You, when you're talking to an older person or a stranger, is sie. You, when you're talking to a group of people, either your age, known or unknown or otherwise, is ihr. He, she, it, respectively, is er, sie, es. They is also sie, and we is wir. Now, what is the difference between sie, and sie? The sie, meaning the formal you, is capitalized always, at all times. Either in the beginning, or in the middle, or at the end of a sentence. The other two z's must be recognized contextually, in that they must be recognized within context. And much also depends on how the verb is conjugated, which I will give you now, with the verb to be, which is important in any language. I am, ich bin. Ich bin. You are, du bist. Du bist. You are, formal, sie sind. Sie sind. You are, you guys are, ihr seid. Ihr seid. He, she, it is. Er, sie, es ist. Er, sie, es ist. They are. Sie sind. We are. Wir sind. And this all stems from the single verb sein. Sein. To be. Now remember context. You have to look at context for they and she. It'll be easy to do if you're reading a book. You'll obviously note how the word is in context. I'm sure you will. I'm sure of it, because it has to be. It has to be that you'll notice. And now, that is basically how I'm going to wrap up this lesson today. With numbers and basic sentence formation. Again, I'll go over the 0 to 10 one more time, as well as the I am to we are verbs. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ich bin, du bist, er, sie, es sind, wir sind, sie sind, ihr seid, sie sind. This is Vince, aka Homo Alba, signing off.